Good morning, children. So, today we are going to see the continuation of the chapter Principles of Inheritance and Variation. So, today we are going to see regarding the different type of genetic disorders, and in that also we are mainly going to focus upon Mendelian disorders. So, when you see the genetic disorders, it can be grouped into two categories. It can be a Mendelian disorder or can be chromosomal disorder. So Mendelian disorder mainly it is determined by there is the mutation or alteration or mutation in the single gene. When it is involved in single gene, you call that as Mendelian disorder. Okay, so when you see the chromosomal disorder, there can be change in the entire chromosome. It can be addition or duplication like that. So here we are in this lesson, in this topic, today we are going to mainly focus upon Mendelian disorders. So Mendelian disorders, they obey the Mendelian inheritance. It is being transmitted from one generation to other. And when you see this one can be easily expressed in pedigree analysis. Pedigree analysis already we studied. Hope you must be remembering that. So in pedigree analysis, it can be easily expressed also. Example for this, it is hemophilia, color blindness, cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, phenylketonuria, thalassemia are coming under this category. So here this hemophilia, today we are going to focus upon hemophilia. So what is hemophilia? It is one type of problem, that is the clotting of the blood is affected. So why the clotting of the blood is affected? Because the particular protein involved in the clotting of blood, it is not being produced. So because of this, the affected individual, so it is even a simple cut in a particular place also can result in non-stop bleeding for them. It is a sex-linked recessive disease. Sex-linked means what? It is associated with the sex chromosome, and it is a recessive disease also. And in the sex chromosome, there are two types of sex chromosomes are there. So one is X and the other is Y. So females will be having XX and the males will be having XY. So as it is related with X chromosome, this disease is related with X chromosome. Y-linked disease is also there, but here we are going to study, we are going to mainly focus upon X-linked, that is sex-linked inheritance. So when you observe in this sex-linked or X-linked inheritance, the females normally they don't suffer from them. So why? Because females they are having two X chromosomes. If any one of the X chromosome is affected, when you see here and the female, one of the X chromosome is being affected. So when it is affected, they will be showing the normal feature. They won't be suffering from any problem. So they are unaffected. Why? Because the disease carrying gene, it is a recessive gene. That's why, because the dominant gene is normal. So the carrier female, so they won't be showing any problem outside. They will be normal. They will be showing normal phenotype. Only they are carrying the genes of the disease. Okay, so when you see the females will become hemophilic, when they will be becoming hemophilic, when both the X chromosome are having the disease. So when the both the disease carrying gene, then they will be suffering from the problem. So otherwise mostly the males will be exhibiting problem. So while males will be exhibiting this, because they are having only single dose of X chromosome, that's why easily it is exhibited in the case of males. Okay, the affected females, no, when you see they will be transmitting the disease only to the son, not to the daughter, because the daughters they get one dose of X chromosome, they get no one dose of X chromosome from father and other dose from mother. So that's why, so normally the X chromosome of the daughter, they are being they get from mother, and the X chromosome, the son, no, they get X chromosome from mother and Y chromosome from father. So that's why the sons, they will be affected easily. The affected females, they transmit the disease only to the son, not to the daughter. You can see here the mother is suffering from the problem hemophilia. Okay, so that is shown in full darkened, means what? They are affected people. So the female, she is having the hemophilia. So why she is having hemophilia? Because both the X gene, it is carrying the disease. So when it is there, you see here the males, the son, no, they are getting the X chromosome from the mother, means so both the son, they will be suffering from the problem hemophilia. But the daughters, they are also having the X chromosome from the mother, but they won't be exhibiting, because the other gene, no, it is that they are getting the normal X chromosome from the father. So that's why they won't be showing the hemophilia outside. Means phenotypically they will be normal, but genotypically they will be the carrier of the disease. Okay, so when you see here, the father is affected, mother is not affected. So when the father is affected, normally affected people, they are shown fully darkened. Okay, the father is affected. When the father is affected, so here he is not able to transmit the disease. Why? Because I told you already, the disease carrying gene is present in X chromosome. So he is inheriting, he is not just transmitting the X gene to their daughters, but they are getting the normal gene from the mother also, normal chromosome from mother, X chromosome, and the normal gene from the mother also. So that's why maybe they are having the father's X chromosome carrying the hemophilic gene, but they will be normal outside. Why they will be normal outside? Because they are the carrier of the disease, and they are getting the normal gene from the mother, and the normal gene, it is dominating over the recessive color blind or hemophilic gene. Actually, color blindness also being inherited in the same way, both of them. Okay, so now let us see when the carrier female, so she is the carrier female. So here she is having one X chromosome, diseased X chromosome, and the other will be normal X chromosome. So when the carrier hemophilic female, when she marries a normal male, here male is normal. Okay, so when normal, so automatically she is transmitting the disease carrying gene to the daughter, but the daughters will be normal. Okay, so because you see here the daughter, she is getting the disease carrying gene from the mother, but she is normal, she is the carrier of the disease. Okay, so here the other one, in the case of sons, no, son is also getting the X chromosome from the mother, but if there is a chance, actually some sons they may get, because she is having one X chromosome normal and other X chromosome having hemophilia. So here this son, he is getting the normal X chromosome from the mother, so that's why he is normal. And the other son, he is getting the disease carrying X chromosome from the mother, so that's why he is suffering from hemophilia. This daughter is normal and this daughter is carrier. So like that, when you see these two couple, carrier female, when she marries a normal male, so the sons will be hemophilic. That is also 50% of the son will be hemophilic, 50% can be normal, and 50% daughters, they can be fully normal, and 50% of the daughters, they can be carrier of the disease. So like that, no, from here, then automatically the you can understand, mainly the X chromosome, it is no carrying, as it is carrying the hemophilic gene, it is being inherited from one generation to other generation, mainly through mother in the case of males. So means the males will be normally suffering from the problem as they are having only a single dose of X chromosome. So when the easily it can be expressed. The Y chromosome, it does not contain any of the normal gene also, hemophilic gene also. So that's why this type of inheritance, you call that a sex linked inheritance, and here mainly the sufferers will be all will be males. But the females also can suffer from the problem. When the females are suffering from the problem, so both the X chromosome, it has to carry the disease carrying gene, so then only they will be expressing. So that's why, so normally the hemophilic female or the color blind female are very rarely observed, and the color blindness, the hemophilia, it is known as sex linked inheritance, and it is also sex linked recessive inheritance, and it is be inherited in this way. I hope you must have understood, children. So thank you.